Yo, team, so hope you are all good. Quick Facebook Live, and this is brought on actually by one of my clients that's doing so fucking well. She has lost like over 4 inches off her waist, and this is the first ever time of dieting, so I'm super proud of her. Now, this weekend was the first kind of stumbling block. There's the first obstacle. We kind of fucked up. She self-sabotaged. She went off track, so she feels really bad. And I said to her, I said, look, let's be realistic here. You've had 20 years of kind of eating bad and not succeeding and kind of fucking up. Now, when you're dieting and when you're trying to change your lifestyle, you're trying to become the best version of you, you're trying to change your mindset, you're trying to have more energy, more clarity, more focus, more drive. When you are trying to do all these things, there's going to be times that you fuck up and you hit this obstacle. Now, what's important here is when you do fuck up, that you kind of learn the lesson. And that allows you to kind of move forward. So what happened this weekend? Like I said, my client binged, she over it, and I said, look, let's jump on a phone call yesterday. So we jumped on a phone call and she was expecting me to go, right, you've got to beast me today. You've got to get me in the gym for 60 minutes, 90 minutes. I've got to smash it. Now, what was actually happening was she was dreading that. That was overwhelming her. And she had a lot of anxiety and a lot of overwhelm regarding that. So I said, look, what we're going to focus on today, we're going to focus on 3 small things. Now, these 3 small things are very important because it's going to allow us to build up that momentum. It's going to allow us to build up your self-confidence. It's going to allow us to build up your belief. And then that's going to get us back on track. So the 3 things I want us to focus on, I want you to walk to the end of your street and back. And she's like, well, that's only 100 meters. I said, I don't care. You're going to do it. Just put your trainers on. Go and do it. Then I said, what I want you to do is I want you to organize your food for tomorrow. Just go and do it after this phone call straight away. Then what we're also going to do, I want you to get your journal out. I want you to remind yourself over the last 30 days, over the last 60 days, 30 days, over the last 30 days, how good you've been feeling, why you started, what made you start in the first place, and what pain you was in when you first started. And she was like, oh my God, I forgot how I started 30 days ago and why I actually got started. And I forgot how good I was actually feeling last week, because what we actually went through all our old journals, and I got her to journal that day and just yesterday and say, look how I'm feeling now, how I don't want to feel like this again, and what my actual goals are, and starting to think in the future again. Now, because she organised the food and she did that, she walked to the end of the street and back, and she journaled that day and reminded herself of why she's doing things, why she started, and what her goals are. It instantly got her back going again. It built up that momentum. And because she's seen progress and she felt like she was moving forward, it didn't feel like such a hard transition. Now, because she did those 3 things, she messaged me late last night. I said, look, Danny, thank you for yesterday. I feel so good. I'm back on track. I won't let that happen again. I'm really happy. And I said, look, let's be realistic. It is going to happen again because we're building this into a lifestyle. But what is so important is that I'm there to keep you accountable. I'm there to coach you, and I'm there to pull you back, because I could give you the perfect meal plan, the perfect training plan, and go and do that. Yeah, you'd get results for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. But there's going to be a time when you fuck up, when you don't prepare or you don't organise or you don't account for something. And that's when it's so important to kind of pick yourself back up, start really small, because what a lot of people do in that situation, I'm shaking a little bit, what a lot of people do in that situation is try and start really big. Right, look, I fucked up massively at the weekend, so I've got to go and do 2 hours cardio. Right, I fucked up massively at the weekend, so I've got to go ultra clean. Now, when you are doing that, that is such a massive transition, and it's like going from 0 to 100. It's the worst approach. Start really small. Once you start small, builds up that momentum, builds up that progress, you feel good again. And this is why, obviously, she journaled, she did all these 3 things, and she's instantly back on track. This morning, she nailed a morning routine again. Now, the morning routine, again, is there to serve her goal. And every morning, like all my clients message me and say, look, Danny, you must be so motivated. You must always feel like going to the gym. And I say, you know what? Honestly, half the time I can't be asked. I don't want to go. But what I do every single morning with my morning routine, I change my state of mind. So I can be feeling like, oh, I'm negative, I'm down today, I don't want to do anything. But my morning routine's there to kind of pick my mindset back up, to change how I'm thinking. So I could be thinking in a nervous and anxious state, in an overwhelmed state. Well, what my morning routine is to make me feel happy, to grateful, and to make me more goal-orientated. So I know exactly why I'm doing things. Because I could wake up and I've got loads going off work-wise, I've got loads going off here, and I'm like, shit, what am I actually doing this for? That's what my morning routine's here for, to remind myself of doing that. And that's kind of what my client's done today. She's done that. She's gone to the gym already. So she's back on track. So don't get disheartened if you do fuck up. You're always going to fuck up. And don't kid yourself in thinking you're not going to fuck up. But what is important is that you learn a lesson from it. You start really, really small. You build up that momentum again, and then you'll go and you'll crush it and you'll hit the next goal. So just a quick video there on kind of one of my clients, and just to give you a few tips, a few advice. So hopefully that helps, guys. Have a good day.